Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. It's Michelle here, stopping by to ignite your day. Well, I wanted to take a moment to give you all an update on my intentions that I set several weeks ago that I am doing every Monday. So, y'all remember I had something in there about yoga. Well, I got to 4 days in a row. I did 4 days in a row. Then I started traveling with different obligations that I had, and I ended up stopping, not continuing. So this week I'm traveling again, but I still need to figure out how to incorporate exercise into my routine. So I will be striving to do either some yoga, some stretching, some walking, wherever I am this week. So, why is that important to me? Because when I look at my 5 year plan and where I want to be in 5 years, one of the key areas that are on that is my health and how much I want to weigh, what I want my blood pressure to be, just how I want to be healthy overall so that I can continue to pursue the things, the dreams, the ideas that God places on my heart. I believe you need a healthy body. So I am continuing to work on those things. I'm continuing to write. I'm working on my speaking skills and opportunities to use my abilities in that arena. I am working on my leadership, just working on myself overall because that's how you continue to grow. That's how you build your dream life. It starts within you, and then the changes that you make inside that nobody can see you making, people can see the results of them. So, what I want you to do this week in relation to building your dream life, number one, I want you to take some time to assess where you are right now with no judgment. Go ahead and just say, here's where I am, and here's where I want to be. Decide who you want to be, and decide where you want to be. Now, when I say who you want to be, that does not imply that there's anything wrong with who you are today. But sometimes to accomplish your dreams, you have to grow as a person. You have to take on new skill sets. You have to deal with faulty belief systems, how you feel about yourself in the world, bitterness that you may have, unforgiveness that you might be carrying. You have to deal with those and let them go so that you can grow. So you got to decide who you want to be. Please base that on who God created you to be and where you want to be. Please base that on the vision that you have based on who God created you to be and what He is telling you are to do, what your contribution is in your family, in your life first, your family, your community, and the world. So after you do that, you might have to do some spring cleaning. What do I mean by that? You may find that there are some people, some places, some activities that you have in your life right now that are baggage, and you have to decide how to separate yourself either permanently or for a season, or how to recalibrate those relationships so that you can be free to move forward into those arenas that you desire to go. Plan your steps based on your vision, your mission, and your goals, which we talked about last week. Go back and watch those short videos if you have not. Plan your steps. And then finally, I want you to execute, not flawlessly, but ruthlessly. The things that you put on your list, you have to do them. I've had times over my years where I've written down things that I wanted to do at the beginning of the year. I didn't call them New Year's resolutions because I already knew that was a racket. So I would write out my goals, but at the end of the year, certain things would not get done. And when I look back, I realized that the things that didn't get done that mattered the most, I didn't feel qualified to do. So I continued to put them off and continue to put them off, even though I believe God was calling me to do those things. Until finally one day I had to address the elephant in the room, and I was that big fat elephant, right? I was the one who was holding me back from accomplishing those things on my job, from accomplishing those things in my personal life, from writing the books, from moving my ministry forward. It all began in me. I had to believe in who God created me to be. So when you execute out of confidence and clarity in who you are. And then it may not give you the result that you desired at that moment. So you assess what you did, you learn from it, and you do it again. It's rinse, wash, repeat. Do not evaluate the outcome. Don't evaluate your value or the vision or the dream based on the initial outcome. Learn what you can learn from it and continue to keep it moving. Listen, I love you and I want to see you grow into the person that God has created you to be, the person that you desire to be. And I believe that you can do that thing. I believe that you have it in you. So listen, don't lose hope in the dream because you got it in you to be all that God has created you to be. If this blessed you, please share it with some of your friends on Facebook, Instagram, wherever you are listening to this message. Please share it. Make a comment. Let me know what your thoughts are. Ask me any questions that you have. Share with me one goal, if you feel like it, that you would like to achieve by the end of the year. Share with me some things that are hindering you from stepping out there and doing what you want to do. If you don't want to share it in the comments, hey, send me a DM and I'll reply back to you as soon as possible, usually within 24 hours. So listen, you have a blessed day. Thank you so much for listening to this broadcast.